Alright everybody, here we are again, and I hope network connectivity is good right now. And I'm not gonna face that, but let's see how that's gonna be going on. Well, let me make sure that I'm audible properly or not. And in this live mainly I will be learning about Next.js, and of course I have to learn the things about how to use the tailwind CSS with turbo repo, and that is something that yet to be done. I will be doing it, but first of all let's give 3 hours to this Next.js, so that because in the next project that I'll be working on, Next.js will be used. So I'd better learn as soon as possible Next.js and then continue. By the way, of course I can't learn the whole thing today itself, but yeah, at least I will learn something or the other. Okay, so here we are, and let me check the audio quality to this Next.js, so that because in the next project that I'll be working on, Next.js will be used. So I better learn as soon as possible next. Okay, let's continue from here on, and I think I was actually working on a project that was Notes app, and I'm not sure how much I've done that. So let's go through that and have a look at that. So rebuild a node. Rebuild Notes app, I think this was the one. Let's check this thing out. And yeah, it was not done yet. I had some extra features that were remaining, so let's complete them, work on them, and that is it. npm. First of all, run the project, exit it. Exit, I said. npm run them. First of all, let's simply run the project. This is the project in the Next.js, so it will be running on 3000 code and all. So let's check that thing out. First of all, okay, I hope it's gonna run. One more thing, I'll have to check whether my database is up and running or not. Docker process status. Stop the Docker start. MongoDB. Like this. Docker process status. Something like this. That's great. What is the next thing? The next thing could be that I have to work on these two things. I have to work on the edit and delete functionality, and that is it. These are the two last functionalities that I have to work on, and then it will be done. By the way, as said earlier, I will be giving it 3 hours. I hope I will not get anything over here. This is, yeah, done. Get rid of this thing. Local host, and that's gonna be 3000. I hope I'm gonna be directly. I'm going to be redirected to the main page, and let's see what's gonna be the result and all. And the next thing is that I have to work on some of the features. So it is code explanation, and one more thing I will be using. Usually we get this particular thing at the end. This particular resizing feature, I would like to even I would like to remove it from here. So how will I do that? I'll see. But with these two features I have to implement, and this particular thing is here. Interesting. Gonna be great. Let's do it. I hope the result is here. Well, this is the result that I got, and wow. Interesting. Let's check one thing over here, and that's gonna be, I'm already inside the card, and even before being inside the card, where do I have to go? I have notes list. Even before that, node editor. Inside that I have notes list. Inside that I have node card, and inside node card I have these two things. Is editing is false. Let me make it true and see the result. Interesting. So this is how I will be getting the forms. By the way, the width that I'm getting between these two is quite too much. Let me even fix this thing. So ultimately in 9 editor that I have, and I'm giving width. Let me give it gap 5 only, and I hope it's gonna be quite well looking in that thing. So this is quite fine right now, and quite does the job. First of all, I have to take care of this thing. I'm able to resize it, and I don't want it actually. So what can I do? How to remove? Resize option from text bar. How to remove resize option from text area. There was a property I forgotten, but okay, now how to disable resizable property of text area. Yeah, this is the one. By saying resize none, is that so? No, I think this is not the one. And if it actually works, then what could be better than this? Resize. I think this is what. It's mentioned everywhere, so it should be the one. Let's see. Try to make it. This is the text area I have over here, and I will be giving it a resize, and that's gonna be none. Resize, and that will be equals to none. Hi Gautam, how are you? Good to see you here. So if I have a look at this right now, so it looks like this, and the good thing is that right now there is no like a resize option over there. So ultimately it has a fixed width. So this is how all of them have. Never mind. By the way, I have to just render this particular form conditionally. So even I will be getting that particular thing done. Which desk setup you are using? I mean, chair or desk? How much it cost? I'm using my bed. I do have a chair. I bought that for around right now. When there is an Amazon sale, you can get it around for 3,000 rupees, just a proper chair. Or I bought that for 4,000 around. At that time there was no Amazon sale. But right now I'm sitting on my bed because it is cold, and I have my quilt around me so that I don't feel cold. My bed is just near to my PC. I have brought it near to my PC. It's like that. It's takhtha type, so kind of not a bed type. I hope you understand takhtha. Okay, let's go ahead. So what is the thing? Next node card. I will be making it false, by the way. And this will be true for not all but some of them. How will I make it true? I have this card here, and inside this I have this particular thing. So I will be sending it here. Note, I'm already sending note. I have to send set editing set is editing. Can't I do that? How you arrange the keyboard positions? It's perfectly fine. I mean, it just coincidentally it's great. Like my keyboard a little up, but it is not that much, so it works fine. This is takhtha, like, and on top of that I have like another. I have quilt just spread on that, so it's like a little up, something like that. You can just keep pillow just on top of that and sit on that, so it will be matching the height and all. But I don't need to do that. Can you show me you? It would help. It would help you. What? Can I show you that? Okay, let me do that. Here it is, by the way. Just a sec. How can I check this thing? Okay, so this is the bed actually that I am in. As for the, like, this is my whole setup. So if I actually try to show you, can't really show you everything. But yeah, this is the another desk that I have. Forget about this desk. This is the main one. I have my keyboard and all, and I'm actually sitting on my bed right now. And this is the height of the bed. Like, this is simply a bed, takhtha type something, not this one, rather this one. And this thing I'm talking about. And this is not that much. The height is not that much too. I hope you are able to see. Okay, this is the height of it. And on top of that, I have this kind of what is this called? Mat on. I mean, spread on top of that. Then I have my quilt. On the quilt, I'm sitting, and here I'm just able to type like this. This much. It's not that much, but I can say coincidentally the level is good for me. I'm able to type easily. As simple as that. I hope you got that. Okay, so it's just a bed. I don't have any chair and all. Okay, I hope you can just create a basic setup for yourself, and you won't be bothered much, especially in cold season. It is the best setup actually. A chair cannot replace this in a cold season, like during winter. I hope you got that. Alrighty, let's continue from here on, and I have to set the send. Okay, thanks for sharing. It's pretty simple. You can do it if you have normal bed, not a khatia type. You don't need khatia. You don't need a proper bed that has hard surface on top of that, so that you don't slouch backwards, and then you can go with that. Card is here. Note set is editing. By the way, you're most welcome. Glad if it helped. Setup is editing. I will be just simply sending this. Inside the card I will be getting that. So right now I'm getting another prop, and that is set is editing. The type of it is gonna be set is editing. That's gonna be dispatch. Okay, and then it will have set state action, and it will take ultimately what boolean. That means boolean should be fine. Okay, I got this particular thing, and what I want to do, that as soon as I click on edit, it should be true. So on click, I wanna call this thing. Whenever I click, I wanna call that particular state, set state method that I have imported. I got from the props, of course, and over here I will be saying it true. And as soon as this is done, whenever I cancel, that should be false. Never mind, let's check this thing out. Reload it right now and click on edit, and only this particular section is visible. That's great, and the remaining ones are gone below. Cancel it. Let's give them a little more width, so that if I click on edit, the extra width that it takes, it should not take like that. Like there should already be that much width. Or I can keep it. Where is that? List is here. Let's just remove the grid thing from here and see how it looks like. It looks like this. Cancel it. Normally it is like this. If I click on edit, it looks like this, and this is fine. I can click on save, and it's been saved in our. Not bad actually. Let's go with this setup. If I click on edit, I get the form. I can just put the things over here and done. Otherwise it just does the job. So this setup is even good. Not bad. For now at least I can go with this. Later I'll be just changing the things and all. It's okay. This much is good. What is the next thing that I have to do? The next thing is I'm stuck. So once I got this thing done, once I got even the input box, I have to just give the value to that particular input. Got that? So let's go to inside the card, and whenever I'm showing this inline node editor, at that time I have to give it the values as well. So what do I have to send? By the way, I have to send the values. What values do I have to send? I have to send the nodes. So let's directly send a node here, as simple as that. Once I'm sending it as a prop, over here I will get it as a prop, so I will get node, and once I got my node, I will be giving it the type as well. So the type of the node is gonna be what? Node type that I have already created. Once this thing is done, then I'm already getting my node over here, and once I'm getting my node over here, so this will be called edit node, and edit your node, whatever, you can just edit your node. And after that, as for the value of this, I'm not even changing it right now. I'll have to even take care of this particular thing. The value is going to be just the node dot title, if I'm not wrong, and the content is going to be over here. I'm gonna be giving the value node dot content, So that particular thing is done too. And whenever I click on save, it should save, and ultimately I will be having a on submit function over on submit method over here. It will be called and all. And apart from this particular thing, whenever I cancel, so it should be cancelled. So how am I even doing that? Well, nothing is happening. Ultimately by default, as I will be giving it a type as well. So type is going to be what? Type is going to be submit over here. And this cancel thing should simply remove that. So I can just say that on click, whenever I on click it, handle cancel edit, I will be cancelling edit from here on. I will be creating this, and over here I can say handle edit form submit, handle edit form submit. This is the name for that, and this is it. Let's create these two functions over here. And the first one is gonna be handle editor form submit, something like this. And event is gonna be like that. It will take an event. The type of event is gonna be form event, and that's gonna be on HTML form element, HTML not from, just form element. And I will be getting the event. Once I got the event, I will be first of all preventing the default nature of it, and once that's thing done, remaining things will be done too. I'll be getting them done soon. And I need this particular function that I need over here. Let's get that too. So const, and the function name is this. Having said that, I will not be getting any event. I can get, but there's no need for getting an event. And I will set event. I have to send another function in a prop. So inside this as a prop, set is editing is going to be equals to set this is the method that I am sending, set state method. And inline editor will take that, and I will have to set the type and all. So set is editing is something that I'm getting as props, and I will have to give the type to this prop, and that's gonna be set is editing, and set is editing, that's gonna be equals to dispatch. And the set state action, the thing is that these things get repeated so many times that you just remember them, and this is gonna be a boolean. Okay, this thing is done. What is the next thing? The next thing that comes here, and that is handle cancel button. Okay, so set is editing, I have to set is editing, and that's gonna be false as soon as I cancel. That means that will be that will disappear from them, and whenever I just click on the submit, it submits. But even before that, I need to have the node payload over here. So let's have node payload just in here. So I will have a use state, and that will it will have the value of node payload. So I have a node payload over here. The second one is gonna be set node payload, and this will be equals to the use state, and the value of the use state, default value of the use state, that will be the title it will have, and that will be an empty string, and it will have content, and again the contents value is gonna be the empty string too. So this is how we will be simply going ahead. Once this particular thing is done, then whenever I will be giving them the name as well. So let's give it a name. So name is gonna be content, because I just want to use only one function to just handle two things at the same time. Let's give it the name. That's gonna be title. These two things I have given over here. What will I do next? I will create another I will actually use another attribute over here that will be used as an attribute, but ultimately that is a method on change, and I will be saying handle input change, something like this. I have to create it over here too. So let's handle input change, const handle input change. I'm handling input change over here. I will get the event. That event type is gonna be change event, and it will be called on HTML input element. By the way, it will that's gonna be input element, or that can be HTML text area element, both. I should not have any problem with that. And after that, I can do one thing, that is I have to set the value. So set a node payload, and while setting it, what will I do? How can I set it? First of all, I will get the previous values and then I will replace them. Yeah. But even before that, once I got my event, so I will be getting these two things from in the event. The first thing is gonna be name, second thing is gonna be the value. And once I get them, I will be getting them from event.target, of course. And after that, I can say that first of all, I will get all the previous values, and I will return an object from here, and I will be destructuring the previous values, and I will say that the name that I'm getting, the name can be either content or title, and the value it will have of its own. As simple as that. This thing is done, and once this thing is done, then okay, I'm actually preventing it over here. Once I am preventing it, then I have to handle edit form. So I have to send a request for editing that. And not only this, I need to have the ID, and I hope I have the ID. I'm getting the nodes. Yeah, I'm getting the node over here that will definitely contain the ID. So what can I do right now? The next thing, I'm getting the node. I need to have set node as well. Why? So that I can set the nodes. That's right. So let's get set node. I'm just sending the nodes, and why do I need to have set nodes over here? Mainly because whenever I update the value, that particular value should be updated, and that value can only be updated inside the nodes. And node card is inside node list over here. I don't even have set nodes here. Node editor. This is where I have set nodes. That means node form, I'm giving set nodes to node form. The same thing I have to do over here. I have to give a node list set nodes so that it can actually update set nodes. So let's go to node lists, and over here it will have the set nodes again, too many. Same things are getting repeated over and over. Not a big deal. I hope I'm audible. I have set nodes. That means yeah. So over here, what can I do? Set nodes payload. It will set node payload. This is something it will get. Are you sure about this thing? Not really. Set nodes. So let's give it this, and the type of this is going to be set nodes, and its type is nodes type. Okay, I think I have imported it already, so that is why I'm able to use this thing, and this should be fine. Once I have got nodes type, so what will I be doing? I'll be sending the nodes type to the node card over here. So set nodes is going to be equals to set nodes, something like this, and then I will go inside my node card, and of course I will have to paste the whole thing there as well. So let's copy it. Let's go inside this. Let's paste this thing here like this. And by the way, this is something that I need to mention here as well, and I hope it's done right now. Any problem? Set nodes, come on here, how can I make this mistake? Set nodes will be type of dispatch, and it will take set state action, and inside this it will take nodes type, something like this. And over here I'm just simply exporting it. I don't need to worry about it. And in here, when I'm doing that, so I have to do the same in here as well. So that's gonna be dispatch dispatch from React, and set state action, and it will again get nodes type. The thing is that over here I'm sending nodes, like set nodes. That means I will be setting the nodes only, and inside this I have my nodes, and then using nodes I'm just rendering all the cards, and I'm actually sending set nodes over here. That means I will be changing all the nodes. That's great. And once this thing is done, what is the next thing that I have to do? Once I got my set nodes over here, then inline editor, I have to set nodes over here as well. Well, this is really a bad practice. Instead of it, I could have used what, a context provider. That would have been a better option. Like, I could have just saved everything on the current directory, on the root directory, and then from there I could have just sent the things here and there. Creating context provider is actually a better option for this in this particular situation. So I will even be doing that. That's not a big problem. But it's better to use even some libraries like Redux or Zooist and or others if they are there. But we are getting it done right here. Next time onwards, whichever project I will be working on, in that project I will be using the context providers or some libraries. This way of passing the props from one component to the other and then the next one, this is really bad. By the way, set nodes is gonna be equals to what? Set nodes is gonna be equals to set nodes. And once this particular thing is done, let's go to inline node editor. And over here I will get set nodes. So set nodes is something that I'm getting over here. As for the type of this, the type of this is gonna be set nodes itself, and it will take what, nodes type. As simple as that. Once this particular thing is done, what will I be doing? The next thing, crazy stuff. These two things are remaining. Let's get it done as soon as possible. What is the next thing? Next thing is this. Let's use a try catch block. And inside this, if there's something goes wrong, so I will first of all log in the value clg error editing the node, as simple as that. And not only that, I will be actually printing the error as well, something like that. And I will just use the toast dot error, and that will be like toast dot error, and that will be like something went wrong, something went wrong, or better, error editing the node, something like this. And inside this try block, I will be using fetch request for editing that. So const response is gonna just response. Response is gonna be equals to what? Await. First of all, I have to make it async then. And await, what do I have to await? Fetch. And the request is going to be going to API slash what? API slash nodes slash the ID. So slash API slash nodes slash the particular ID that I need. So it's gonna be node dot ID that I have. And after this particular thing, I will be giving it the method. The method is going to be put method. Once I have given it the put method, I have to give it the content time. So let's give it headers ultimately. And in here I will be giving it content. What type? I think this is the right thing, content type, and that's gonna be application JSON. So application JSON format. Ultimately, I will be sending the JSON data in the JSON format /JSON. This thing is done. And lastly, I have to send the body as well. So body is going to be equals to, I have to stringify the data first of all. And the body, body is what? Body is node payload. Node payload. And at the end, I think this much it. Then I will get the result. I will have to const result is equal to, I have to await response. So await a response dot JSON. I got the result. Then I will be checking if result dot success. Result dot success, that is sent from the database side itself. So don't need to worry about it. Once I got success, then what will I be doing? First of all, set nodes. Over here, I will be getting the previous nodes. Once I got the previous nodes, I have to return. Question is, what do I have to return? I have to return all the previous ones. I have to return an array, and that array will contain all the previous nodes. And not only that, it will contain the new nodes that I have created. By the way, I will be getting this node from the result.data. So That's gonna be in the form of an object. Inside this I will have what? I will have result.data itself will be in the object format, so result.data. I hope it's fine. And once this thing is done, setting the node is done, then I will be saying that set nodes payload set node payload. Yeah, that will be just what it will have title, and that will be empty. It will have content, that will also be empty string, and lastly I have to just say toast.success, and that will be like node edited successfully, something like that. So this is how we can just simply go ahead and get the things done. Okay, anything else? I have moved it a little up. So this particular thing is done. What is the next thing? I'm able to edit them. Let's check this thing out. Reload the page. What is the issue right now? Hydration failed because server rendered text did not match the client. Yeah, I know. So what will I do? Let's go to the node editor app. Node editor. Inside this I have list. Inside list I have node card. Inside node card I have card. Inside card I have updated that this did not match. I have faced this error earlier, but I forgot how to get rid of this particular thing. It is mainly because the timing mismatch. The time I'm getting over here and the time that is saved in the database, that they are different. How can I fix this? Is the bigger challenge. Okay, and never mind, I'll take care of it, or I had better take care of it right now. How can I fix this particular thing? Reload the page. So variable input such as date.now or match.random, which changes each time it's called. Date formatting uses local, doesn't match server external, changing data without sending snapshots. It can also happen if the client has project extension. How can I get rid of this error? I know the reason behind it, but I don't know how to solve it. How to fix this? If in your database there is different time in your client server that you are getting, that you have different ones, so how will you be solving it? The hydration error is because HTML rendered on the server does not match the HTML that React renders on the client. Yeah, that's right. Specifically for that date. This okay. So the screenshot shows the server outputting the date in DDM file format. Okay, come on. The format is the problem. How to fix it? To ensure that whatever string you render for the date is deterministic and identical on the server and client, use a fixed format function that does not depend on browser local for a library date.js or date. Okay, we are supposed to be using library right now. It's suggesting with explicit format like this. Okay, avoid local string without specifying local options because server node to browser can choose different defaults. Okay, if the date is purely visual and only needed on the client, you can render a placeholder on the server component to use effect. Wrap the date in the client component with the use effect client suppress hydration warning on the elements of however, the preferred fix is to make the date string exactly on the both sides to explicit format, so you can remove the hydration warning. What can I do? the page that I have, that is the server side rendered page if I'm not wrong. Over here, this page is the server side rendered one, and I have my date over here. So is there any another way? Created at to ISO string. How about this thing? I have no idea how whether it's gonna work or not. To ISO string. Well, that's crazy stuff that I'm getting. The error is gone, but the timing is crazy. So let's use another formats that I have to maybe this local string or something, not time string, just local string. I hope this will resolve the error local string. And check this thing out. Getting this again, reload the page. No way. Still getting that. Okay. So in that case, reload it to local time string and to local. I have date string as well. Let's check out the time string, then I will be checking out the date string. Reload the page. Still getting that. To local date string. Nothing is working out right now. To local date string. And guess what? Date, no, what, guess what? Still getting that. Hydration error. Oh, these things do not work here. What can I do? Get time. And get time here as well. Time is crazy. I'm getting the time, but again the format is awful. Get time dot to locals. Again, let's see. The thing is that this page is rendered. Let's do one thing. How about making it client directly? I will not let it render on the CLIENT. I will not let it render on the server side. Rather, I want it to render on the client side only. So to local. I hope it should be fine. And guess what? No way. How can I fix the hydration error here? The hydration error happens because can format dates differently on server and in the browser local ISC version. So okay, I have to give it a format and I have to use a function. I have to format it in the right way. Okay, this is the one of them. Second, render real date only on client. So that's what I was doing. Local string new updated. Yeah, the date string only captured on the client, so there is no. Man, I have made it the client function, and that's what I thought I should. I thought that it would work, but it is not working. Stop it. Like stop this one. Run it again. First of all, I can use a package that will give me the right format and all, or I can make it client, but the client is still. Now I'm getting. Okay, I'm getting it somewhere else. Yeah. Okay. Inside node editor list, I have space inside node editor list. So this is where I'm actually facing the issue. So I have node editor, then I have node editor list. Inside this list I have this node card. Inside this card I have a line editor, I have card. Inside this card I am simply showing it. The question is that if I'm actually making it client, why it doesn't work? Let's use a function for now. I hope I will find some good wage. What did I do the last time when I actually used this? The last time let's do one thing. ls cd cd nodes taking app ls cd app ls, and inside this I have to go inside what? I have to go inside page.tsx, not even that, cd uses back ls cd components and ls, then cat node client, and over here I'm using this only new date. I think this is client page. Yeah, this is use client, and that is why this page is not facing that issue. So what can I do? That I'm just simply saying that you are use client, but it's still getting the error. So the card is inside this particular thing, inside node card. So I can make it client component, this one as well. Then it should work fine, I think. Use client. Now let's check the result. Reload the page. Still getting that. How about making the others use state to like client as well? So like this is the one that's remaining, like node card. I will be making it client too. By the way, I'm not gonna go with this client related thing, because even this is not working. The main thing is that why it's not working, even if I'm making it client. Noted. The remaining things are okay, by the way. Reload it. Okay. Crazy stuff. Even after making client, it does not work. Fix this, yeah. Hydration error comes from local string production different text on the server and the browser, so the statement sent by Next.js does not match the React renders on the client side. Format date with fix the environment dependent formatter, for example date function instead. I know I can use this, but the thing is that option 2 create only local aware dates. What does this mean? Local string, nothing for those. There's the short text appears only for hydration and volume. Set ready true, and I'm checking the ready, and if it is ready only then okay. This thing also great. The thing is that once we actually render the things on the page on the client side, you were creating brainly design yesterday Is it completed? Half, I guess, more than half. Backend is completely done. Front end, let me show you. I'm giving only 3 hours every day. It's not like I'm giving all the time to this only Braille application. I have other stuff to do. So CD front end, NPM front end. Just working on this front end thing. Again, the home page I'm yet to make. I was mainly working on the content page. So if I look at the content page, it looks like this. And today the whole time got spent in this particular section. Like I'm actually able to create the text like this. I can just the way YouTube does. I can create a new tag and I can enter. It's created another one. It's also created. And when I want to edit them, I can edit them as well. So I can say another one, and it's done. I can even remove some of them. So this was the functionality that I've been working on, and things I have to just give it a little better design. Like it needs to have some space in between, but yeah, overall the form is done. And right now, yeah, most of these difficult things are done ultimately, I can say. Yet to make some yet to add some more stuff, but yeah, it will be ready soon. I think by tomorrow, not tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, it will be ready completely. By the way, I can close it, and this is how it looks like. These are just demo things. As soon as I click on this, it will appear. I can close it. Whenever I just add them, I need to have an add button over here. Whenever I click on add, it should appear again. It's like that. I hope it's not bad. The design is not bad either. How does the design look like? I know I have to improve a lot, but how does it look like right now? Date functions, so date, fns, npm. Let's use this function because I'm facing that issue, so I'd better go with this. But still, the problem is this, that the last time I wasn't facing it, this time I'm facing it. Crazy stuff. Components, cd. What are this website function? Website function. Sign up, sign in, I mean login, verify using email. So verification. It will send to your email. It will send email to your account. You can change password. You can edit. You can forgot password. You can reset password. You can get your profile. You can add YouTube, Twitter, documents, article, or any other link over there, and you can category wise access them too. You can share your notes, whatever second you have in your note, but in your notes you can get the link and you can share that so that other people can see that. You will have a dark mode and night mode feature, and that is it. Overall, this much. Yeah, there could be some extra ones that I don't remember, but there can be some 1 to 2 extra features. But overall, this, the best thing is that I'm actually using I'm sending email to your Gmail. Then you will get, okay, my password is reset. Okay, I have to reset my email. And even if you couldn't if you couldn't verify your email within 10 minutes, there will be an option to send the email back to your Gmail. It's like that. So these are the things. Let's open this one here. Why am I even getting this? Last time when I made this, I wasn't getting this particular error. Mainly because I had everything on the same page, and today I'm getting this. So it is used to download links for videos and documents. No. It is used to save the links. Like we surf the internet, right? We just go through lots of pages, and if you want to just keep the important links saved somewhere, so that we can just go through them again. So this is just for that. So you can just save the links, and they will be organized. So it's like your second, you can save the links of YouTube videos, Twitter, any document, and next time if you want to get that thing, you will come here, you will get it, and then one more thing can be used over here, AI feature. You can actually add the AI using the API and all, and then AI will be able to tell you that okay, on this particular day this thing you learned and that thing is here, you just check it out. I can add the search feature as well, but yeah, never mind, this much is okay for now. It's like second brain. Whatever you find many things online, you can just save the links here, simple, in a better way. Okay, I'm rendering everything. Okay. Okay, this is created at new date, no date, created at local date string. Why will you buy domain for it? Will you buy domain for it? Make it public. I'm not quite sure about making it public because just domain is not enough. I will have to deploy it on AWS EC2 machine that charges money. I can make it public for, I already have a domain, by the way, that's codingthecode.site. I could have bought codingthecode.com, but that was expensive, so I bought codingthecode.site. So I already have a domain. It's all about making it public. That I will just do for a day or two. That is it. These are not the main projects. These are just the learning ones. So I will make some really good projects, some really heavy ones, and I will make them like public forever. But these ones, they are just the learning projects. To local date string. I'm not getting the error over here. Why am I getting the error over there? Node dot updated at, node dot created at. If they exist, only then I have to save it. Save it. It's better to use a function. The thing is that even if I have used a use client over here, I'm still getting that hydration error. I should not be getting that, but this Next.js is amazing. I'm definitely missing something or the other over here. When I'm actually making it use a client inside the card.tsx, I can do this thing. Yeah, let's do it. Trick, call it a trick, call it whatever you want. But what I want to do over here, I will have a const ready, and I will have a set ready, and the dates are only gonna be shown when I'm on the client side. Use state, that's gonna be just false by default. And whenever I use effect, I will have use effect. Once I have the use effect, I will use effect will run when the page renders for the first time. That is it. And inside this, I will just simply set that set a ready, and that will be true. And once any problem, let's keep it inside a function. Why am I even getting this particular error here? I know if I use function, it will be I won't get it. Calling set state synchronously within an effect can trigger cascading renders. Okay. Const set value is equal to the function like this. Call it here, and let's call the set value over here, and this should be fine. Don't know why I'm getting this, but this is the solution I go with. If I get that. And what I want to do that when it comes to rendering these two things, so what will I be doing? I will cut them from here. I will render them conditionally. So if ready, and when will it be ready? It will be ready on the client side only. So once it gets ready, at that time I have to just simply render these things. Okay, what is the problem? The problem is that it's not inside a div if I'm not wrong. Yeah, so let's do one thing. Cut it. That's right. So I can keep the whole thing, cut it from here, and then ready, and then this particular thing, and done. I should not be getting that error again. Reload the page. Otherwise, I could have used this function. Data function, this particular package is used for formatting the date the way you want it, so that every time it's just the same on the server side as well as the client side. But yeah, I have both the options. Let's go with this one for now. Reload the page. And hooray! What hooray? I have to give it the right date first of all. Local date string. And date should be fine. And let's check this thing out right now. And I hope I'm not getting that. Yeah, I'm not getting that. The dates are being shown here the way I want them to be. Okay, this thing is done. What is the next thing? This is again a learning project that I have to work on, and I'm using Next.js over here in this particular project because I'm learning Next.js, so I'm using that. If I click on edit, I'm getting these options. I can say hi there. Am I unable to change those values? Let's fix it. Card is here. Inside the card, before that I have a line editor, and in here I'm already giving it the value, so why it's not? Hello Jay Bhardwaj, how are you doing? Good to see you here, by the way. Okay, let's handle edit form submit. Then this one is handle cancel button, handle input change. The thing is that handle input change when I'm changing the input. So I'm wow, really? You've got to be kidding me. Why am I setting the payload? Do I need to set that? Yeah, sorry, I need to do that. Sorry, that was right. I'm setting the title, I'm setting the content. When I'm actually setting that, then I'm getting the name. First of all, I'm getting the previous title and the content, and then I'm just setting that particular value. It should work fine. Good to know that. And whenever handle change happens, so on change, I'm calling handle input change over here. Ultimately, overall it should work fine, but the question is that it's not working fine. Reload the page, click on edit. Yeah, I'm able to type there, but I'm not able to type here. And the reason could be that the values are not getting set. And guess what? I think that is right. I'm not saving the values the right way. This is note. This should not be note. This should be not payload. Come on, yaar. That's what I was thinking. Why was I getting the result the right way? Okay, let's reload the page. Not even reload. Click on edit. Wow. Again, good stuff. Whenever I in here, I should be getting that, but there is a problem. This issue needs to be tackled really carefully. What is happening over here? First of all, I am getting my note, and what I have to do, if I have my note title, I will be showing that, and once I don't have that, I will be showing my note.title. I hope it's gonna work. Otherwise, if it doesn't work, I'll figure out the other way as well. There are 1,000 ways. Not 1,000, but enough ones to just tackle this particular thing. Okay, first of all, I will show the content from my node payload if that has the content. Otherwise, I will be showing the content from here. And by the way, as soon as I submit it, as soon as I submit the form, at that time already making it null, so I should not be. जब मूड करता तभी स्ट्रीमिंग स्टार्ट हो जाती है, नहीं जब टाइम मिलता तभी स्ट्रीमिंग स्टार्ट हो जाती है, मूड करता नहीं, क्योंकि अगर देखोगे आप तो पूरा दिन स्ट्रीमिंग रहती है। प्रॉब्लम ये हो जाती है कि बीच बीच में कहीं जाना पड़ जाता है, सो बिकॉज ऑफ दैट थिंग रोकना पड़ता है, अदरवाइज स्ट्रीमिंग तो फिर चालू ही रहती। खाना खाने के लिए तो बंद करना पड़ेगा, बट काम भी आ जाता है। इट्स लाइक दैट। चलो भाई देखते हैं। Hi there, 1 2 3, and how are you doing now? Save it. Not edited successfully, but this did not disappear. So let's. Oh, well, it's getting edited, but the thing is that it does not disappear. And why doesn't it disappear? क्या करें भाई, थोड़ा बहुत तो चलता है। जब भी मिला टाइम हम आ गए लाइव, कर लिया जितना करना है। What is the problem? The problem is that whenever I'm submitting it, at that time I'm not setting this to false, like set is editing. So over here I have to set it to false. Set is editing, and that will be false over here. Let's try it out again. Reload the page, create the new one. I can't even delete. I haven't implemented that functionality yet. I can say hi there, or can say hello world. What the hell? Wow. Get it. First of all, let's say hi there, hi, and save it. And it will take some time. By the way, I have to add a dynamic thing over here, like it's saving and all. NJNGFF means my code is not working as expected. What can I do? This is the problem. The thing is that first of all, I'm getting my notes. I can do one thing, and that thing is pretty simple. That once I'm getting those notes from there, so why am I having it here? Let's keep it inside this only. Notes, as simple as that. This way I will not have to have many things, right? I'm already getting the notes. I'm setting it here. Once I'm setting it here, I can change the value. And notes, what all I'm getting inside notes, I'm actually getting many things. So I can say, let's go to the previous one. Title is going to be what? Title is going to be note that I got, note.title, sorry, note.title, like this. And content is gonna be note.content, not contains, just content. What the hell? Content. Fine. Once I have this much, so I will be just simply showing my node only. I will not be showing the node payload now. Rather, I just need to show node payload. And same thing will happen over here. Let's remove this particular thing. So this much is this much. That's it. And yeah, should work fine. Let's check this thing out again. No. Let's remove it. Hi there. And the hi there. And the exclamation mark. And how are you doing now and all? Save it. And hi there. Well, it's working amazingly fine. And I can change this thing as well. How are you? What's up? What is up? The sky is up. Let's save it again. And the note edited successfully. And what is up is here. I'm getting it here. That's great. Let's try to change this one. Will it come up or will it stay at the same place? Don't know. Hi there. I have hi there everywhere or what? Hi there. Bye. Whatever. Yeah, it comes at the top. So whatever is edited, that comes at the top. That's even not bad. Whatever you are editing, at least that should be the current one, right? So if you are getting that, that's good. Hi there. I have so many things. I can do one thing. Let's implement this delete functionality and delete all those things at once. Okay. How can I delete all these things? So delete handle delete. So handle delete from all these things I have. The last option that I want to have over here, that is delete. So handle cancel button, that's okay. And what I want to do is something called deleting that. So I can go inside my cart, I can go inside my this card, and I can say that whenever I click on delete, so on click what do handle delete note, something like this. Having said that, it will take the ID as well. So for getting the ID and the delete note, it will take the ID, and the ID is going to be note.id. And const handle delete note. It will take the ID, and the type of ID is going to be string. And once this thing is done, then I'll simply कुछ भी मतलब इसका क्या मतलब हो गया? मतलब मैं कुछ भी लिख रहा अगर ग्लासेज कहाँ हैं जो टूट गए थे? अच्छा, मेरे वाले। अब दिक्कत इस बात की है कि मुझे ये रहे by the way, how do you know my broken glasses? Because I wear them on the live, right? So you know that these glasses are really good. The thing is that it just got broken, and now I have lost this another hand of this glass, and because of that thing I'm unable to get it just attached. That is the problem. But the quality of these glasses is amazing. So even if I have the other ones that I can put on, but it's easy to put on as well, like great feature. You don't have to do it like this and all. Just keep it like this, done. The quality is amazing. So I just prefer putting these glasses on. But yeah, glad to know that you mentioned that glasses kahan hai jo toot gaye the. I have this, but my eyes quality is good. I even have proper light setup, so the blue light doesn't directly hit my eyes that much. By the way, what next? One more thing. While deleting, let's at least get it done. Then I'll think of other things. Wow. Whatever happens for the best. What can I do? I have to delete it. I'm already getting the ID. Let's use a try catch block. Let's get it done really quick. CLG error deleting the note. I will be logging the error over here. Toast.error is gonna be error deleting the note something like this. Toast, I have to import it. Done. And as for this particular thing, I will be sending a request. So const response is equal to await, and again I'll have to make it a sync for that. So let's make it a sync await fetch. What do I wanna first of all, the request is going to go to /API/notes/id. What is the ID? ID is the note.id that I already have it over here. After that I have to give it some configuration. The first configuration is going to be method is going to be delete over here. And once this thing is done, then headers. Am I sending content? No, I'm not, so I don't need to send headers. And what next? I have to just simply give it the nothing. Simple, easy peasy, this much. Just method delete. Then what? Const result is equal to await response.json. I got my result, and I check if result.success. If success is true, then I will do this thing. What will I do in here? First thing is that interesting stuff. I have to remove it from there, right? So set notes payload. Set notes. I think I hope I have over here. I don't have that. Or what? Whenever I'm deleting that, I need to have that here, and I don't have here. I'm inside card. And from node card, I had better send it here as well. So this set notes thing I have to send here, so that I can set the notes just for showing purpose and all. And I will get set notes over here, and that means I have to even give the type to this particular thing. So let's make it set notes and dispatch action. It will take the value notes type. Done. And once I got this over here, set notes. I'll be getting all my previous notes. Once I got my previous notes, what do I have to return from here? Set notes will take an array. I hope it is fine. I will destructure all the previous arrays. And bad. I have to filter the values. So I will return with the help. I will get the previous values dot filter, and I will get the note from here. But I'll check that node.id, the node that I got, node.id is not equals to note. No, it is not equals to result.data.id. कहाँ से पढ़े हैं ये सब और कितने ईयर्स हो गए हैं? पढ़े तो बहुत टीचर्स से हैं, बट द थिंग इज दैट ऑलमोस्ट 2 ईयर्स के अराउंड हो गए. बट इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि मैं 2 साल से लगातार सीखता रहा. इट्स लाइक 2 महीने सीखा, फिर 1 महीने के लिए मैंने छोड़ दिया, फिर थोड़ा सीखा, फिर छोड़ दिया, फिर कभी लगा कि कर ही नहीं पाएगा, तो फिर छोड़ दिया. तो 1 साल तो मैंने 1 साल से ज़्यादा, शायद 1.5 साल मैंने ऐसे किया कि सीखा, छोड़ा, और फिर कभी DSA सीखा, कभी वेब डेव सीखा, कभी थोड़ा AI के बारे में सीखा, कभी थोड़ा हैकिंग की तरफ घुस गया. तो ऐसे भी हुआ है. 1 year से I can say continuously I'm learning properly, where and for 1.5 month I'm actually giving my all day. But yeah, it's like when it comes to consistency तो 1 साल से लगातार अच्छी खासी कंसिस्टेंसी है बिना रोके हुए। उसके पहले तो सीखा रोका सीखा रोका सीखा रोका चलता रहा, बट अब तो हो जाता है। 1.5 मंथ के अंदर बहुत ज़्यादा इंप्रूवमेंट आई है। लाइक ज़्यादा सोचना नहीं पड़ता, पता है क्या लिखना है और इतना भरोसा है कि अटकेंगे नहीं, कर जाएंगे। एंड सेट नोट्स आर हियर। एंड एक बार हमने नोट्स को सेट कर लिया, फिर करना क्या है, सेट नोट्स, नोट्स से सेट हो गई, रेंडर भी होगा। द अनदर थिंग कैन बी ओवर हियर, that is toast.success, and that's gonna be not deleted successfully. ये डन हो गया, and I hope that is it. Let's check this thing out whether are we actually able to delete the nodes and all. First one deleted, second one deleted, third one deleted, fourth one deleted, fifth one deleted. 2 years में इतना सब कुछ, 2 years मेन तो लर्निंग अभी शुरू हुई है। अभी तक तो सिर्फ धक्का वाला काम था कि भैया वैसे करना क्या है, वैसे करना यही सब है जो कर रहे हैं। सबसे पहले सारी टेक्नोलॉजी सीखना है, चाहे वो फिर एआई हो, चाहे वो फिर वेब डेवलपमेंट हो, चाहे वो फिर डेवऑप्स हो। डीएसए के बारे में ज़्यादा पता नहीं मुझे, मेरे पास समय नहीं डीएसए का। शायद इन फ्यूचर थोड़ा डीएसए सीख सकता हूँ, थोड़ा कुछ जब ये सब कर लूँ। वेब 3 का भी कोई क्लियर नहीं है, वेब 3 के बारे में शायद इन फ्यूचर उसको एक्सप्लोर करूँ, बट अभी के लिए ओवरऑल पूरा वेब डेव एंड एआई डेवऑप्स, ये सारा का सारा सेक्शन कवर हो जाए। एंड इन सबको कवर करके अच्छे खासे प्रोजेक्ट बना लो। भारी प्रोजेक्ट है, हल्के फुल के नहीं, रियली गुड वंस, जहाँ एआई भी इंटीग्रेटेड है, फ्रंट एंड अमेजिंग है, बैक एंड अमेजिंग है, एवरीथिंग इज अमेजिंग एंड डिप्लॉयड भी है। उसके बाद फिर सोचा जाएगा क्या करना है। बाय द वे एक बार ये सब सीख लिया, देन उसके बाद तो बहुत सारे ऑप्शन है करने का। अभी तो मेन फोकस है लर्निंग के ऊपर। लेट्स डिलीट ऑल दिस थिंग्स एंड डन। I have 0 notes right now. Let's reload the page. I have nothing over here. Let's create a new title, and that's gonna be what? Python. You have to learn Python so that you can easily explore the FIEL field of AIML. Save it. Well, this is done. Let's create one more. Gen AI. Make sure you learn about Gen AI so that you can integrate that technology in your projects to do something what impressive and all. Let's create the note as well. This thing is also done. जो टाइप कर रहे हैं वो नहीं दिख रहा है। अच्छा, जो मैं टाइप कर रहा हूँ वो नहीं दिख रहा, सॉरी फॉर दैट। इसको तो एक्चुअली ये सारा का सारा है, फॉन्ट साइज छोटा हो सकता है, आई एम सॉरी फॉर दैट, रियली सॉरी। हाउ अबाउट दिस? इट्स गोना बी, बाय द वे इट इज customized, like the page will adjust itself as per the things that I'm writing over here, like as per the size of the display, so that's not even a problem. And if I try to one more thing I will have, I have Gen AI, I have Python, I have a DevOps, but even okay, this thing is okay. Let's try to edit it. Gen AI plus Python. I'm just editing it and I'm gonna see whether it works or not. So you learn about Gen AI and Python, so that let's save it right now. This is done and this is edited over here. So ultimately, yeah, it's working. The issue: encounter 2 children with the same key. Yay. Key should be unique. That components maintain their key. Okay, let me see the problem. What is the problem? The thing is that it encountered 2 with the same key. So I think I'm using what? Whenever I'm rendering it, where am I rendering? List. I'm rendering them here. Key is equal to node.id. It should not be the way it is telling me. Node card. 2 items are here. Should be fine. Let's see. Am I still gonna get the same error? Reload the page. Edit it. Save it. Yeah. Whenever I'm saving it, I'm getting this error. and this error is here. Note editor, notes. Okay, let's edit it again. Encountered two children with the same ID. Okay. Node.js 21 number line. Note card जहाँ पर मैं node.id, क्या दो कार्ड्स की आईडी सेम है व्हाट? Okay, let's do one thing. Let's use index. I'm not sure I should not be getting this error here at all, because two nodes will have different IDs, right? Okay, this got created again. Something is up. Let's delete it. Because of this thing I was getting the error. Okay, got that. Interesting. Let's delete it too. Anything, and create node. What is the issue right now? Reload the page. Done. I have two things over here. Let's try to edit them. Save it. And now I have three. That's the problem. And that is why I'm getting the error. The thing is that when I save it, instead of filtering it, if I reload the page, what will happen? I'm getting two. But when I save it, I'm actually pushing it to that, or what? I'm filtering the value over here, I'm sure. Whenever inline node editor, whenever I'm saving it here, like handle input change, handle cancel, edit form, handle edit form submit, whenever I'm submitting it, at that time what am I doing over here? Ah, wow. Really? Is something that I'm doing over here? I'm adding extra thing, result.data, but what do I have to do? I have to edit that particular thing. How can I do that? By going through that. Question बस ऑनलाइन ही लर्न किए हैं, गांव में बैठा हूँ सर मैं. गांव में ऑनलाइन का ही ऑप्शन है. कोई यहाँ क्लासेस नहीं है. क्या कर सकता हूँ? Previous values I will get, and then once I got the previous value, I will match through it, then I will get the node, and once I got the node, what will I do? Once I got all the nodes, so I have a condition. What is that condition? That condition is that what do I even change? What am I changing? I'm changing these two things. I'm changing the title and I'm changing the content. That is it. So I will say that node.id if ये बढ़िया है, अच्छा लगा सुन के. क्या कर सकते हैं, अब शहर जा नहीं सकते, गांव में रहना पड़ेगा, गांव से सीख लेते हैं और क्या. टाइटल है, कंटेंट है, नोट आईडी जो हमें मिल रही है, अगर वो इक्वल्स टू है नोट के दैट मुझे मिल रही है इधर से, कहाँ से, कौन से गांव से, आप बताइए किधर से. मैं तो एमपी में सतना में, एमपी के सतना के अमरपाटन के इडमा गांव से हूँ, जो कि मुकुंदपुर के पास है. n.id and if that's triple equals to note.id, in that case what I will do, that I will get my note. Okay, in that case I have to change the values. What all values I have to change? First of all, I have to destructure my node, and then I will get the title. Title is going to be equals to node payload. Not only that, I can just simply say that destructure my node payload, and that is it. Node payload, and if this is the condition, then do this. Otherwise, just simply return that previous. Sorry, not previous. Just n. N stands for not over here. Don't get confused. Okay, quite good logic. Let's try to see the result. But no, but let's check it directly. I have this, edit it, just add some extra stuff, save it, and then it's done. By the way, Gazipur, Dulhapur, Hardshurkhud. What is this? Is this okay? You are from UP. Sorry, I didn't read the first word. I have friends from UP. Glad to know that. I have never been to UP except Chitrakoot. Chitrakoot also comes in half of the area comes in the UP state. That belongs to UP state. So I have gone there only. But I will definitely visit UP one day, for sure. So this thing is done, by the way. This was it that I wanted to build, and that is built right now. I can just add anything, and the content is gonna be just anything, and I can just create the note over here. Once the note is created, I can just edit it, and by editing it I can say, hi, this is the content, and I can just save it, and then that is here, and I can even change the title, and this I am the title TITLE, and let's save it right now. So this is all that I have done. I can even change the timing, but I am just getting the date and all, so that is fine too. Let's delete it from here. Deleted, and done. So this was the learning project. ठीक है, हम जा रहे हैं, कुछ काम करना है. ओके देन, आप अपना काम करिए, मिलेंगे फिर यहीं, हम तो रहेंगे ही इधर. ओके, टेक केयर, हैव अ ग्रेट डे. So this particular project that I was working on, that's I'm done with. And the next thing, okay, this is the thing that I'm done. And as for this Brainly project that I was working on, I'm yet to do. This particular thing is almost ready, and these things are ready as well. Few things are ready, many things are ready, few things are remaining. I'll be getting that thing done too. So this was it. I'm done with most of the things right now. Car TSX done. Close everything. So ultimately this project is done. I will not be adding authentication and all that can be done anytime, but I will not be working with that. So how long has it been? 1 hour and 22 minutes. Right now I'm gonna start learning new things about Next.js. So far I have learned this much. I have to learn now more things, and once I learn them, I will be making more projects using them. So this is how it's gonna be going on. I have 1.5 hours more because I will give only 3 hours to Next.js. Then I have to switch to some other thing. Unfortunately, I'll have to turn myself muted. That means I will not be speaking now. I will just simply play the music in the background so that I can actually study. I hope you understand. I'm gonna be catching up soon. Take care. You can be here. Keep watching me or just do your work. Don't worry.
From London to Taiwan, I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. push till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Alright everybody, so that was it for now. Right now I mainly learned about the extended fetch API, because normally we have fetch API provided by Node.js or something, and when it comes to Next.js, so Next.js fetch API comes from the browser itself, so I can say from Fiat engine or something, but never mind, maybe it comes from the browser side. Definitely it comes from the browser side. So we get the fetch API in JavaScript, and apart from this particular thing, let me even make sure what provides fetch API in JS. The fetch API in JavaScript is a modern interface that is provided by the JavaScript runtime environment. Okay, so it is provided by JavaScript only. So we get fetch API in JavaScript. Of course, it is provided by JavaScript runtime environment, and this fetch API is extended. Extended means it some more properties just added to the fetch API. So Next.js extends some of the properties inside this, and those properties are the cache property and this next property. What does this cache property do here? It simply caches the data. So if you are saying that cache force, that means it will cache your data. Whenever next time you will make the request, you will not get any new data, rather that cached data will be sent to you. So this is the first thing. And then there is something like no store or no cache. Again, it is the by default property. So by default, when you send a fetch request to any API, you will get the data, and in every request you will get new data. So that is by default. This is something new, that you can cache the data forcefully, and when you cache the data forcefully, that means you will not get the new data, rather the same cached data will be used. And at last we have something like revalidate, like the data will be cached. It's not like data will not be cached, but data will be cached only for 5 seconds. After 5 seconds, the data, when you send the new request, new data will come, and that new data will be saved for 5 seconds. The same thing happen in Next.js with the components. Like there are two types of components: server-side components and client-side components. So we can actually cache the data, mainly server-side component data that gets cached, and that gets cached forever. So if we want to revalidate, so even there is something called revalidate, export revalidate in 10 seconds or something. Like if you actually, this is the server side page if I'm not wrong, and this particular page is going to be cached, and if you don't want it, so there could be something called export revalidate path, and that's gonna be 10 seconds. There is something like this. With the help of that, you can revalidate the whole component in 10 seconds. This is the first thing. And it is all about the request. When you send that particular request, the data you get from there, that should be revalidated within 5 seconds or something. So ultimately, in simple words, we get this cache, and we get this option, cache option and a revalidate option. Come on, revalidate option for both. First one is for the pages, I can say components. Over there we can do the same thing. Over there we can cache the pages, and we can revalidate the pages in 10 seconds, depends on the timing, what timing you give. And then we get it for fetch API. So fetch API means whenever you send the request and then you get the data, you may cache that data. By the way, if you this thing we have already cleared over here. Like this is how we can simply cache the data. Here I'm doing. So over here, cache is equal to no store, which means it will not cache the data at all. Cache is equal to force cache, it will cache the data, that too forcefully. And lastly, I have next revalidate, it will revalidate the data. That means in 5 seconds the data is going to be revalidated. Having said that, this is all about fetch API. I can show you something for components as well. I just wrote it somewhere. I have to just look for the things here and there, but I can definitely find that. So let me show you that too. I have mentioned it somewhere or the other. React. Oh, where did I mention it? How can you? I had mentioned it somewhere. Docker deployment, extra stuff. I definitely saved it somewhere. Now I have to do just I'll have to look for that. That's another case. I need to look for that. It's not like I will have to. It is compulsion. It is not a compulsion. Rather, I want to look for this, but I don't have this. That is the thing. Vertical and horizontal scaling. Okay, crazy stuff, bro. Shah. Docker. I saved it somewhere. Moms. I don't need this, by the way. I'll have to just simply look for it. Better way, I can just use this search feature over here, and that's gonna be like this. Search it. What do I have to search? Export and export revalidate. Done. Not this. Next.js. I may get this thing here. And how about the other things? So it may be here. This is the Next.js section. I don't have it here. I saved it somewhere. Where could it be? I must have saved it here. How to revalidate component in Next.js. So we have to add something. Okay, export const revalidate 60 seconds. Let's try to this search this thing. I should be getting that particular page. And there is something called a dynamic thing. So we can make it. We can make the component be cached as well, and we can make it to be dynamic as well. So there were two things. I'm not just getting that, so I had better just find it really quick, and it's gonna be like this: revalidate and CSSR versus SSR versus SSG. Next revalidate in 10 seconds. Is equals to 10. And I think this is it. Just a sec. Static side generation, server side rendering, and then this static side generation. This is for revalidating that 10 minutes. Seriously, this is the craziest thing that I'm not able to find my own things that I saved on my own. By the way, this is the first thing. This is how you can do that. Come on, yaar. Crazy stuff. Yeah, this is how you can actually make any component. You have to just simply export it from here, and you can revalidate the entire page layout every 60 seconds. So this is what it's doing over here. So let me paste it here in the main screen over here. And what I wanted to do in this particular section, not even there. In Next.js, I'm not sure where I kept that, but never mind. Okay, that's gonna be CS2 components revalidation. Okay, you can revalidate the component revalidation. So you can revalidate the components as well, and the code is gonna be just like this. You have to just enter this much this thing export const revalidate, and it will revalidate the component in 60 seconds. And you can make the components dynamic as well. So I knew it. I didn't save it. That's crazy. How can I even miss this thing? Yeah, such a how to make a component dynamic. In Next.js. Oh, come on. Maybe I can import this for making it dynamic or something. How can I miss this app? I'll try to look for that particular code. Wherever I wrote that, I will try to find that and then I will try to get it right. It's really important to just make proper notes of the learnings. Otherwise, things get like this hard. Never mind, I will be getting that very soon and then I'll be letting you know about this thing too. So that was it for now. I will be catching up just after 20 minutes or something. Until then, yeah, take care. See you. And bye-bye for now. What time is it, by the way? It's been 2 hours and 20 minutes around. That means I have to learn Next.js for 40 minutes more. So I will be coming back. I will learn Next.js for around even 1 hour or something. Then I will switch to DevOps and something. So this is the plan for now. I'll be coming back soon, maybe after 20 minutes or something. Until then, take care.